Howdy do, boys. Hi, hello everyone. Sorry, good morning, good evening. I think it's very, very late for some people. I apologize for that. But hi, hello everybody. It's a very bright room today because the sick cat wants to see out the window. But hi. I'm just gonna be totally honest. For some reason, I woke up today incredibly anxious. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but my heart's been beating a mile a minute since I woke up. So if my reactions are like not as much or anything, it's because for some reason I feel like the world's gonna cave in. I have no idea. It's just the anxiety, you know, that just happens. So if I'm like less reactive today, you know why. It's because I'm like very anxious, but I honestly have no clue what's going on. But it's nothing serious. I'm just letting you guys know that. So if I don't like jump to something, you don't go, oh, she didn't like that. I love One Piece. I love One Piece. So it's just my head going, you know, nothing to do with that. But goddamn it, I want to read One Piece. I want to read One Piece. I'm so excited for this chapter. So who cares? I want to get into it. Hopefully my words will not be scrambled today. Find out. Need a heart monitor. Oh my god. A heart monitor for reading One Piece would be hilarious, actually, because you would see my heart spike when like Sanji panel pops up like a fucking teenage girl's like with a puppy crush. Anyways, all right. We are on chapter 1137. I'd like to thank all of you for not spoilering me or not pushing me to, like, you know, want to read it, because from what I know, the leaks came out very early this time around. Very early. They came out on like Wednesday or something, and they usually come out on Friday, I think, the full scans. So this was a tough week, I'll be honest. But nothing has been spoiled for me. I managed to avoid everything. So I will be reading chapter 1137 on the Shonen Jump app, or you can follow along with me on the Viz website, I guess, or the manga, what's it called? Manga something, Manga Plus. The Manga Plus app as well. So yeah, here we go. I'm big excited. We also don't have a break next week as well. Oda has been working overtime. Usually he after 2 weeks he'll bring out you know, he'll break and then he'll jump to a chapter after that. So I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. I guess he's really getting into it. Maybe this is a New Year's resolution for him or something. Anyways, chapter 1137, yeah! Let's begin. Sorry, let me go. Let's go. Chapter times. Thank you so much for the sub. Alright. Chapter 1137, introducing Shamrock. Interesting. Sorry. My head's like, is that a giant? Anyways, infiltrate the sketchy hideout of Yamato's Golden Harvest. I have no idea what to say about the Yamato cover story. I assume it's just, once again, the rest of Kaido's goons, but why are they wearing foxy ears? They're wearing foxy pirate ears. That would be funny. Alright. Sham on the rocks. In the 14 years since... How many pages are there? Sorry, 17. In the 14 years since King Harold's death, no one has dared approach this castle. Is that how you say it? Orist? Orist Castle Elbaf? Or, so I thought, but it's clear that someone has broken through the door. And there are no guards standing watch. So is this a bad sign then? Intruders, but these doors were broken from the inside. Of course Zoro would know that. We'll figure it out when we get in there. I didn't mean that in like a haha Zoro way. I mean, yeah, he would know that because he does at least know, like, you know, battle strategy, so... But that does confirm it, right? That the Holy Knights entered from within the castle, meaning there was already a link, a teleportation link between the Holy Knights and the throne room for some reason, which is weird. That is weird. We'll figure it out when we get in there. Keys, this destruction looks fresh. Is he holding like a rock? No, he's touching the door. All right. This destruction looks fresh. Wait, please, wait. This is frightening. Wow, this castle is huge. I can't even see the ceiling. It's way too big. I can't walk across this. Sorry, hang on, let me read the rest of the panel. Hey, Roto, where are the keys? I'm just a common man. I've never been inside the castle, but we're very lucky to have you with us. We're really ultra red nummy. I was just thinking the same thing. Onward. Okay, first of all, I was about to say, why is Roto growing on me? I was just about to say the same fucking thing. I'm like, oh no, he's kind of growing on me. Oh no, it's happening. I might become a fangirl or a fanboy or whatever, a fan. I'm just a common man. Also, I have to say it. Everyone go back to when Zoro was either accidentally stepping on a giant woman or being picked up a giant woman. Everyone go back and look at that. Because you know what he was doing? He was hesitant, he was kind of scared, and he wasn't happy or comfortable. Now explain to me why when Roto picks him up, he's having a good time. He's just chilling. Look at when Girth picks him up. I'm telling you now, look at when Girth picks him up. He was very uncomfortable. Now why is it when Roto picks him up, he's like having a good time? I'm not making this up. It's the way I'm not making this up. I'm noticing things. I'm the new to I'm telling you. It's weird, right? He was nervous because of Luffy. Wait, you might be right about that. Anyways, let's continue. Anyway, okay, whoa, I really like this castle layout. Not to be a guy who's only played Legend of Zelda, but it's giving me Hyrule Castle. In like a fantastic way. It's giving Hyrule Castle. Oh, I really, really like this landscape. I love like medieval castle landscape, especially with like overgrown foliage as well. Very forest temple. Yeah, I really, really like this. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous environment. So this is what it's like in here. I'm overcome with both wonder and fear. Is all of this destruction from the intruders? No. King Harold passed after a vicious battle with Loki. What you see are the scars of that fight. I can't wait to see that flashback. I can't wait to see that flashback. That is surely going to be angst-filled. Surely that's going to be full of angst of, why don't you love me, Dad? I am so excited for that. So excited for that. There's surely gonna... You can't tell me what to do, Dad, right? That's some serious devastation. Loki is a monster to be sure, but King Harold was also known as a great warrior on his own. Destruction was inevitable. Whoa, it's huge. Wait, what is this? It's horrifying. It's like a giant graveyard. Yes, naturally there were many soldiers in the castle. Loki slew over 100 stout warriors that day. The only survivors among the castle were Chief Jarl and Loki himself. That's incredibly suspicious. That is incredibly suspicious. So tell me why Jarl is the only one who seems to try to give Loki a benefit of the doubt for something, right? Because remember last chapter he said, well, maybe Loki was doing what he was doing because he was trying to replicate Nika. And everyone went, shut up! Don't try and reason Loki's actions. I'm telling you, there's something there. The only survivor of this battle, for some reason, has a very hidden soft spot for Loki, or a very open heart to like try and understand Loki. And the only survivor has the fucking sword through his head. So something's fishy. Something is fishy. The helmet saved him, obviously. Something is 100% fishy, because that's weird. That is absolutely weird. Anyways. It was such a shocking and bloody scene that it was agreed the castle should be sealed and left untouched afterward. Wow. Perhaps it is now haunted by vengeful spirits. Check it out, you guys. Look how big this skull is. Roto? Damn. Our people really suffered. So many people died. It was just so horrifying. Loki? Sorry, Loki. Luffy? Damn! Damn, this skull's huge! Oh my god. It's even got horns. Is it like oars? The largest bones belong to the warriors with the blood of ancient giants. I see. So now we have another giant form. There are no longer any pure bloods. These are things are being thrown at me. And I'm starting to see some red flags. The term pure bloods is not good. Not because a pure blood giant is a bad thing, but because there's an indication there of, you know, there's a better form of giant, or I suppose breed of giant. And now my head has immediately gone to, was Harold dabbling in eugenics? Was King Harold trying to bring back like a pure-blooded giant race? That's immediately what my head has gone to. Right, Nickman? I was thinking this is very bad. Things are definitely gonna come from this, because like something is not good here. In fact, King Harold himself was very large and mighty, so also indication that King Harold had the pure-blooded giant in him, pure-blooded giant blood. That's not good. That's not good. What about Loki? What about, like, what was in Loki's blood, you know? There he is. No, that man's fucked. I don't judge a book by its cover. But I will judge a book by this cover, because I am hearing suspicious things here. No. I'm afraid I do not trust this man. I'm afraid I do not trust this man. Also, I'm noticing once again, every single sword that we're seeing here, none of them have the same hilt as King Harold's hilt. None of them. Absolutely none of them. Because I've been paying attention to all the swords everyone has since the sword in Yarrow's head, sorry. None of them have the hilt that Harold's has. Exactly. Just look up. I haven't seen that visage in years. That is a portrait of King Harold. He's got a hairy chest. Goddamn. The man who loved peace. Sorry. The man who loved peace and attempted to bridge the gap between Elbaf and the rest of the world. The greatest king in the history of Elbaf, they say. The scarring on his head is where he ripped out his horns. The mark of his ancient giant's blood. To him, ancient giants were a reminder of our era of war. He had horns. That takes serious guts. Of course Zoro would say that. There's a lot here to process. I'm just like, I think there's an irony to the man who loved peace, and then his castle, his portrait, is literally looking over skulls and skeletons of how many dead people. But how interesting that some of the giants have horns on the skulls, right? Some of those skulls have horns. And apparently this man was tearing out his own horns. Maybe it was the opposite way. He was trying to remove the pure-blooded giants. None of this feels good. The vibes are so rancid right now. The vibes are incredibly rancid right now. Incredibly rancid. Didn't want to be horny. Damn. I can't wait to see what that's about. So does Loki have horns? So is that Loki's helmet? Or are those horns that he has? And there are children with horns? You're right. Now here's my thought now. Instead of pure-blooded and he wants to keep them, it was the other way and he was trying to eradicate giants with horns. So you can only imagine if children are born with horns, what the fuck was going to happen to them? I don't know. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. I think Loki does have horns because didn't in his little child silhouette, didn't he have horns? In his little child silhouette? He did? Yep, I think he has horns. I think Loki is horny. And I think Loki may have faced some problems with a man like this as his father. I don't know, but all I'm sensing is this man apparently hated this version of giants so much that he ripped his own horns out. And now I'm seeing skulls that have horns in a literal graveyard of the castle. And then I'm seeing his son, who I think also has horns, and apparently killed his own dad. Something is not adding up. It is certainly not adding up. Mega sus. Anyway, sorry, I'll continue on. His Majesty's death was a shock to all, but it was the hardest upon the other son of King Harold, Hydurin, who had the most cause to hate Loki for his actions. What, really? He and Loki are brothers? Nami girl. Keep up, we know this! Nami! Damn, she's late to the party. Yes, but from different mothers. Ah, Hydurin was born to another woman prior to Harold's marriage to the queen. You see, Elbaf did not allow for Hydurin's mother to be queen. How come? She was from a different giant nation. Why does that matter? You're all giants. We're all giants. Do you humans not wage war over land and resources as well? I was just about to say, Zoro. Sorry, what the fuck are you talking about? Damn. Zoro had a moment there. He went, oh, my bad. Oh my god. What a funny thing for him to say. After all the things Zoro has seen, what's the problem? Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that Luffy running up the stairs? I love how Roto is carrying Nami and Zoro while Luffy is just jumping around like a little flea. Giants from other areas will tarnish the blood of Elbaf. You have some really bigoted views about other giants and humans. Nami. She just straight up said it. Damn, you're a bunch of bigots, aren't you? She just fucking said it. Oh my god, I love her. Oh, wow. Anyways, you're kind of racist. But, she's right, because remember what Saul said about Elbaf. Someone said about Elbaf to Saul, and Saul said, do you think all giants are from Elbaf? They're like bloodthirsty monsters. I don't ever want to be associated with them. So even Saul had those prejudices as well against Elbaf. And now he lives there, so isn't that interesting? He called them savages, that's right, yeah. Oh, but you're different. Don't suck up to me, scum. Oh, So if Hydurin's blood is tarnished, why do you ride with his crew? Because... I knew it! Roto the nerd, what a creep! Wow! Wow, this is amazing! You can draw sea charts, show me how to do it too. You want to be my friend, tough friend? I knew it! I knew it!
Whack his pee-pee.
I knew it! I was top. I bet his ass was bullied. I wasn't totally correct about how and why he was bullied, but I fucking knew he was bullied. And I remember I fucking said, is like, does Hydurin and Roto have like a specific relationship? Because the rest of Hydurin's crew fucking hates Roto. But Hydurin's the captain, right? So Hydurin not letting Roto go, even though the rest of the crew don't seem to like Roto, that screamed there was a relationship there. Or just a friendship, not a gay one. It can be, but that screamed that there was like a friendship there. Oh my god, I knew it! Ugh. I love being right about character. I'm pushing it! No. The rest of the crew don't like Roto. Girth and, who was that other fucker? That was with Girth? Both of them didn't like him. They specifically were like, wow, he's a fucking creep. Like, they fucking strung him up. Goldberg, they both didn't like him. They call him an otaku in Japanese. Stanson, I don't know Stanson's place on Roto, but I do know Girth and Goldberg both didn't like him. Anyways, that's so cute. Aw. No, I'm saying there's definitely an issue with the Hydurin's crew that needs to be addressed, because like I was saying, Nakama is very important to One Piece, and Hydurin's crew is a little bit like odd regarding how they're all kind of, you know, ganging up on this one guy. And yeah, he's a weirdo, but I don't think that's how Nakama work, right? That's why I'm saying I feel like something we're gonna see in Elbaf is Roto being actually accepted into that crew, and not just the navigator for a tool, you know? Needs to learn how to be a true captain, that's what it feels like to me. Anyways, that's cute. That's cute. But it's funny that they called him an otaku. Aww. Anyways. Unlike me, he is a truly honest and straightforward man. Despite being unable to live in the castle with his father and seeing the way his mother was tormented, he withstood all of that pain and said, I want to unify all of giant kind. I am the man who will be king of all giants, and I know you can do it, Hydurin. I want to help his dream come true. So you can be reasonable after all, kinda boring. What is wrong with him? Does he just want to cut something? Zoro, I mean? He's like, damn, there's no action. Hey, come check it out. Some giants are knocked out over here. Oh god, here we go. Anyway, I was gonna say... Because remember, I kept asking, it's interesting Hydurin hasn't taken the throne. I wonder why that's happening. Now we know. It's because apparently he can't. And, it seems to me that the woman that had to become queen... Obviously, like, this is what I'm sensing. Both Hydurin and Loki are from a broken family. Hydurin was outraged because... his mother couldn't become queen because of whatever. Because she wasn't a pureblood giant, whatever the fuck it was. Meanwhile, Loki is from a broken family because I have a feeling Harold did not care about that woman. He just needed to continue the lineage. Both ends are starting to feel bad. You know what I mean? I feel bad for Hydurin, and I'm starting to think Loki is not from a good place. The more I read of Harold and like what's going on with him, the more I'm like, I just see a man that couldn't possibly love this kid. The second Loki was born, he said, yeah, this kid's gonna kill me. And now we know that he was apparently needing to marry Loki's mother because he needed an actual queen. And Loki had to be of specific blood or something. I am simply not seeing a man that would care about Loki, right? That would just not care about this child. Because why the fuck would he? You know? What would he care about Loki for? Neither was the golden boy, yeah. I don't know. I am honestly hoping through Elbaf we get Loki and Hyduden, like, making up. Like, I want to see both of them, because they were both put in shit situations, not because they did that, they were just born into shit situations. And I'd love to see the two of them, you know, hug it out. I'd love to see them be brothers. I think that would be lovely. I hope that's where Oda's going with it. Anyways. Oh! What the... Underworld Elbaf. Oh, is it sinking in yet? I told you already, I can't move. Sorry, I don't know why that's really funny. Stop! I literally can't go anywhere. Oh my god. He looks good beaten up. Sorry, I just have to say that. Wow, Loki, you look great like that. You look great, Loki. Oh, I don't know why that got me. I can't move. It doesn't change our question. A member of the common rabble receiving a chance to join the ranks of gods is a miracle one can only dream of, and we are offering you that miracle now. So her clothes do extend into bandages, all of them. That is an insanely cool power. Because... I was expecting like, oh, so she's just gonna like tie people up. No. She can just expand. Like, is it her skin? Is it her body? Or is it just her clothes? I already said I can feel there's gonna be some awesome shots with Gunko. This is an awesome panel of her. This is such an awesome panel of her. Stomp. Damn it, not again. So you're... Hang on, what's going on? Sorry, I'm trying to see the bandages. Okay. So your foot's gonna accelerate to kick my right cheek, and after I've turned the other way, you'll give me an uppercut with that fist of yours. Thanks for the heads up. Those arrows are the confirmed path of my very future, a declaration of unavoidable violence, but it is possible for me to change course. I like her. Black flames around her boots. Is that what those are? I thought that was like cloth. No, I like her a lot. Remember when I said, personally, I could feel there was something, like, wrong and dangerous with her from when I saw her design, because of, like, the bandage thing that she was doing as well. This is what I mean. She is scary. Like, I had a feeling, because obviously she has to be, but the second I saw her design, I went, there's something off, and I feel that's on purpose. Of course it's on purpose. It feels like there's no soul in this woman. So I ask you again, Loki, will you join the Holy Knights? Oh my god, expand a boot. Hell no, moron! And she can walk on her bandages, oh my god. No, I really, really like her. Because, I love the way she operates, like, with her power. This is so interesting. And the arrows determine the threatening fruit. Like, the way she can just show you, this is exactly how I'm gonna hit you. Now fess up. That's fucking crazy. Wow. What did she hit him with? What is that, a hammer? Oh my god, she's beating him up! She's beating him up. I love her. It took me like 2 chapters. Nah, she's awesome. She's beating the shit out of him. Wow. First a kick, then a fist. Oh, she kicked him. Okay, that was her big boot. I see, I gotcha. Leave that guy alone. Leave him alone. How many pages do I have left? A few. Wow, this is a really long chapter. Damn, he got fucked up. Oh no, the bear, leave him alone. Where are his stink men? Huff, huff, wheeze, cough. Oh, all the animals. Damn it, you'll regret this. Stop, enough already. Then you will join. That is scary. Like, by scary, I mean every time she points her, like, arrows at you, you know you're about to get the shit beaten out of you. Anyways. Yeah, what? What just happened? Well, yeah? Oh, he's mocking them. Oh, I see. Oh, right. I thought he got, like, fucked up. That's enough, Gunko. Oh! Shanks is a bum! Shanks is a bum! A bum! A bum! Compared to this guy. A bum! A bum! A bum! He's a bum, I'm telling you. Oh, oh my god! Oh. I can't read it yet. I can't. Give me a second. He's so hot. Maybe the world government's not that bad. Maybe the Celestial Dragons, maybe they're not that bad. Just putting that out there. Maybe we need to give them a chance, you know? Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. A man that beautiful can do nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. I'm just saying. Oh my god, he's so hot. I didn't get the Shanks appeal, okay? I didn't get the Shanks appeal. If he looked like that, if he looked like this better version, I would have gotten it straight away. This is a man who does not fumble. This is a man who does not sit on his ass. Him would have never fumbled the clown. Him would have never fumbled the swordsman. There are no fumbles from this man. I'm just saying. Washes his ass, washes his hands, brushes his hair, shampoos, conditions, lotions, everything you can imagine. This is it. I'm sorry, Shanks is a bum. Shanks is a bum compared to this guy. 8-step skincare routine. Holy moly, he's hot. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, I love men with long hair. I love long hair in general, don't understand. Sorry, I'm afraid I like this gay. Oh my god, I didn't mean to say that. I'm afraid I like this guy better. Oh, I'm afraid I like this guy better than Shanks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what he's done wrong. But that's misinformation. Anyone who tries to say this man did anything wrong is wrong. I'm just saying. He's so beautiful. There's no way he can do anything wrong. Sorry. Let me continue. Let's change tactics. Contact Mary Joie. Fuck, this is such a good design. I can't get over it. I'm sick of all these useless people. I'd hoped we could have settled this much more cleanly. Commander of the Holy Knights, World Noble, Figureland Shamrock, son of Saint Garling 5 Elder. So it says son. So currently clone theory's off. Because it says son. Now, of course, the question is, what the fuck was Shanks doing in a treasure chest? Ooh, indeed, it seems he'd rather die than join us. Is this some religious thing? Holy Knights, Gunko, Arrow Woman, Arrow Fruit. So she does have a devil fruit. The vicious warriors of Elbaf, who conquered the New World long, long ago, will be brought under the command of the world government once and for all. Alright, the world government does want Elbaf. Nice to know that's been confirmed. Oh my... Good God, he's attractive. Come back. Oh my god, my screen went black. Come back. No, come back. I need to see him again. Oh my god, get in here. It's not letting me open it. I fucked up. I just want to look at him again. Oda is crazy. He is crazy for this one. Shamrock is such an upper class name. Shamrock. Shamrock Figurland. Get over yourself, right? Cornelius, it's similar to that. Fuck, he's got such a good design. He's got such a good design. I am very happy that he doesn't look exactly like Shanks. Like, I know he's got the same face, don't get me wrong. But I was tricked. I was tricked. I was expecting he's just gonna look exactly like him, but he has an arm and no scar. Oh boy, was that not the case. He has drip. He has beautiful hair. He's luscious. I own a manor. A cemetery. That's literally, oh my god. It's obviously like, this is like, you know, Royal French Guard, you know what I mean? Like, this is clearly like 1600s French. Or 1400s to 1600s France, you know? Like, that's the clear inspiration for him. And for Gunko, the inspiration is apparently, what was it? It was like a military ship or something. Like, I like the different military, designs, or like the different military, like, sides that both of these characters have regarding their different uniforms. A soldier girl and like a royal army guy. I think that's pretty cool. And now I'm thinking, are the other Holy Knights going to be reminiscent of other like military through history? Do you know what I mean? Through like late history. Will this VOD be on YouTube? Yes. Because there's other Holy Knights, right? We are now going to meet the whole shebang. In my opinion, the Holy Knights are going to be like either the next kind of emperors. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know how we were waiting to meet other emperors? I feel like they're going to be the new emperor type of thing. As in, we now have more characters to meet. And there are definitely more Holy Knights. Definitely more Holy Knights. So I cannot wait to see. They're a secret operative force. Yeah, that's fine. But there's definitely more of them. 100% more of them. And I can't wait to see what they are, what they look like. Showman Dilly. Oh, God. Some are gonna look like freaks. Yeah. Dragon said he was waiting for them to deploy. Dragon will now be on the move. That is true. I can't wait to see what Dragon's gonna do. Finally. Finally. I'll be so honest with you. I've lost my train of thought for the entire chapter now. For the entire chapter, it's gone. Like, it's gone. After seeing this beautiful man. Shanks is such a bum. Oh my god. Listen, I know he's done wrong things, Shamrock. I understand that. But Imagine them standing next to each other. I'm sorry, he's a bum. I'm sorry, he's a bum. I'm afraid he's a bum. Like, Shanks does not clear. Oh my god. If you like guys that don't wash their ass, I guess he clears. Wrong things. At least we have a name now. He's no longer Spanx, but I think my name was pretty good for him.
Howdy do, boys.
I think Spanx was pretty good. I think it was, I think it was acceptable and necessary. Now that I've seen him. He's Sham now? Just call him Shamrock. What, you think you're Luffy? You're not him. You're not him. Until Luffy gives him a nickname, I'm calling him Shamrock. Oh my god, Shammy. Why don't I call him Rock? I'm just staring at the panel. Oh my god, and his beautiful little braids. Man. And I know you guys want to hear it. I want Buggy to meet him. I want Buggy to meet him so bad and be like, huh? Who the fuck is this guy? Shanks' face, but you look like you shower every day. What? Shanks who takes a shower. This isn't mine, Shanks. I want to... Of course Buggy would instantly clock him. He doesn't have a scar. He's not missing an arm. He showers. Buggy, like, we can instantly clock him. You know what I mean? Of course Buggy can instantly clock him. Buggy does have beautiful hair too. Also, from what we know, the Celestial Dragons do not eat devil fruits, and we don't know why. I've always thought that was interesting. Apart from what we can assume, the Elders and Imu. Those are the only ones that I know in or that we know in Merijois that have eaten devil fruits. Although it's tough to say if the Elders have eaten devil fruits or if that's just Imu's power. I don't think we know yet. I believe Shamrock knows about Shanks, yes, because we saw the panel. Oda's been waiting to do this for a very long time. We saw the panel of him talking to the Celestial Dragons, and he says, I have to ask about a specific pirate. And we can assume he was asking about Shanks, because we can assume he was probably going, why the fuck does he look like me? Who is this guy? So I'd assume Shamrock 100% knows about Shanks. I don't know if Shanks knows about him, because Shanks knows nothing of, like, his childhood, like, of his blood, you know? All he knows is, Roger and Rayleigh. Also, you think there are going to be parallels between Shanks and Loki's family situation? I agree. I agree, because I was thinking, why now? Why now to introduce, Shanks's possibly twin brother, right? We can pretty definitively say this is probably a twin brother. Was Shanks, like, the one that got casted out for some reason? Because, of course, these holy knights, they do not have morals. You know what I mean? They don't have morals. They don't have care for human life. So, did Figureland have twins? Or did St. Garling, sorry, have twins? And then chuck one out because that second one simply wasn't as good as the first or something. They could tell he was going to be a bum. Why would Garling have to protect, though? I don't think Garling had anything, like, do you know what I mean? I don't think Garling has that care. We've seen Garling kill celestial dragons for having some mercy for fishmen. Why would he care about like saving a twin or something? If anything, I still believe that he had twins and Shanks was going to be a prize of some kind because I don't need the second one. Like, I think there's no empathy in Figureland. I don't think he cares. I think he had two kids. One of them he decided will be like fantastic and exemplary. And the other one, he was like, this is a bum, I don't care about this one. I can offer it as a prize. A human sacrifice, anything like that. Yeah, like, these people are fucked. We have to remember, Celestial Dragons, Holy Knights, Elders, they are fucked. I simply do not think he'd care. But, like, that's what I'm saying. So noble blood, okay. But to what extent? Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't know the whole story, but I don't think Figurland would care. Like, I don't think St. Garling would care. Smiled during his babyhood. Or Shanks got this same prophecy as Loki, which was, this kid's gonna kill me. Cast it out. You know? Like, something's happened there. Either a prophecy or a feeling or a, I don't need two of them. One or the other. But if it's to mirror Loki and Hyrule, which I do think is going to be the case, I feel like it might be some kind of prophecy. Shank's mother tried to save him. That could be true. Knowing One Piece. Anyways. He looks so good. Sorry, Shanks. Shanks, I'm so sorry. I'm afraid I like your brother a lot more than you. He's my type. I'm sorry, he's my type. Like, I like long hair. I like a man that washes his ass, and I can see that in this guy. I'm sorry. I never got the Shanks hype. I never got the Shanks hype. Not as a character, as, like, attractiveness. Because he just looked like a bum to me. And now I have a better version. Showers. Not a fan of the beach bum. Oh my god, he's so beautiful. Anyways, something. So, I'm still on my opinion. That, Harold cast Loki aside or did not treat Loki well. But there is definitely something ironic about Roto saying King Harold is the man who loved peace. Meanwhile, his castle is just a fucking graveyard of tons and tons and tons of dead giants. And, you know, the thought of if he loved peace so much, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, why so many dead people in your castle? And if Loki did attack you, what caused that? Like, they're still saying Loki was just bad just cause it was a prophecy. And it's like, there's just no way that's the case. There's no way Loki was just born a little monster, right? I just feel Harold... Roto said Loki killed them all. I don't believe that. Because he said the only two who remember that are Yarl and Loki. And again, Yarl clearly has the king's sword through his head. That is clear as day to me. That must be the king's sword. So the fact that Yarl... Yeah, Roto wasn't there. The fact that Yarl is the only one who... Again, also Yarl does seem to have a bit of a soft spot for Loki. He does seem to think about why Loki did what he did, and the rest of the giants go, boo, don't try and reason for his doings. So it just sounds to me like Yarl has some kind of memory loss. Yarl has to have brain damage, I agree. The soft spot's the part of his brain that's missing. Oh, God. Anyways, yeah, so Harold's still... I'm incredibly sus about Harold, especially how he looks as well. Him tearing his own horns out is crazy. And I do believe Loki has horns, because we saw his silhouette as a child had horns. So my thought is he also wanted to tear out Loki's horns as well. I just do not believe he treated that child well. I don't. I don't know why he would, is the thing. Why would he treat Loki well? There were so many things going against Loki. Now we found out he even had this child just because he had to. Apparently when he married the queen, that wasn't the woman that I guess he wanted to be with. This sounds like a man who was in this position of power that came with some duties, but it didn't make him happy. And it sounds like he took it out on, you know, probably his son. Because he didn't even treat Haidudin well. Did he not? Didn't he? Do we know that for a fact, or is that just currently theory? They didn't let Haidudin live in the castle because of his mixed blood. But that wasn't Haidudin, though. That... Well, it was, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good point. Who enforced that? Who did enforce that, actually? Because allegedly it was, oh, he's a king, so that can't happen. And I was thinking, oh man, Haidudin, like, wanted this son. But now I'm thinking, wait. Hang on, isn't he the king? Surely he could have changed something. You're right. No, you're right. Cat's okay. Mary's back there. She's got a cone on her head. Sorry. But yeah, no, currently Harold is sus. He's incredibly sus to me. I am seeing a dad now that didn't treat either of his sons right. And I am seeing a man of alleged peace, his portrait towering over a literal graveyard of bones. That is a powerful image in itself, is it not? The man who loved peace, and he's always looking upon just a place of death. Like, I think that's a crazy, crazy thing to show and portray. And I do have to wonder, is this going to be like a, you know, another, his reputation is not actually who he is. 1-to-1 to Kaido. Yeah, the beard. How funny will it be if he is just a good guy and I am just sus of him because I like Loki? He looks very tough, doesn't he? He looks very stern. Yeah, also Loki wanting to die and refusing to be a holy knight or celestial dragon. Call me crazy, that's a good thing. If Loki were as evil and dastardly and monstrous as we thought, wouldn't he want to become a celestial dragon or a holy knight, whatever they're asking of him, just joining the gods? Isn't that what he'd want to do? But he doesn't. He's outright refusing. He clearly, in my opinion, has a vendetta against the world government, against these celestial dragons. Why? Why? How does Loki know about these guys? And yeah, Loki wasn't moving to trick them either. Loki has a sense of honor. But listen, this is why I find it hilarious, right? Because when Loki was first introduced, the amount of people that said, wow, he reminds me of Doffy, because he had the Doffy laugh and the Doffy smile. Not the Doffy laugh, but the Doffy smirk and smile and, you know, tongue hanging out. Remember what Doffy wanted? Doffy wanted to be back with the Celestial Dragons. He wanted to go back to the heavens. And I think it's hilarious, and I feel like this has got to be on purpose. Oda introduces Loki, who has a smile like Doffy. Doffy, my god, that was very Aussie of me. And he has the Holy Knights appear and say, now you can become a god. And he's gone, no, like the exact opposite of what Doffy wanted. And I think that has got to be on purpose, that like we have been misguided, I guess, in this way. Judge vibes from Harold abandoned the mixed and misunderstood son, never acknowledged him as a prince. The son's mother was heavily mistreated. Also, insane stretch, but King Harold's beard and Usopp's fake beard look eerily similar. What could this mean? It means Harold's a liar! It means he's a liar, is what it means. But, no, I agree. I think it's going to be a bit of a judge pass. I think there's going to be a bit of a judge pass with Harold. Because I think it's lovely that Hyduden wants to bring all the giants together, right? Very big mum of him, by the way, I must say, to be like, oh, the giants will come together, live in peace, but like, I feel in an authentic way. Anyways, I think it's interesting and lovely that Hyduden is saying, I want to bring all the giants together. I want to unify all of giant kind. Meanwhile, apparently his dad was trying to do that. And again, is this going to be his dad was not authentic in what he was trying to do. Hyduden, on the other hand, is authentic in what he's trying to do. Do you know what I mean? So Harold's known as the King of Peace. Do, boys? But then we have Hyduden saying, I'm going to unify all of giant kind. And I thought Harold kind of had already done that to an extent, allegedly. So now I'm like, does Hyduden know something? Does he hate his dad? Like... In the panel where Hyduden said he wanted to be king, there was a guy in the corner with a face on his shield. Oh yeah, that was, that's Goldberg. We've seen that before. We know that. So yeah, Big Mom's probably in there. Big Mom's probably in there. We already knew Hyduden was a prince. We knew that. At least I knew that. I think we all knew that already. What was interesting to me is, why is he a prince and the king is dead and he's also the eldest prince? And why is he not taking up the throne? What's going on? And now we know. My question has been answered. It's because he was apparently a bastard child, which is terrible. So Elbaf is currently kingless. They're in shambles. Their monarchy is in shambles. And it's also interesting, all the giants love Hyduden. Like, they love him. Meanwhile, all the giants hate Loki, and Hyduden was the one born out of wedlock, while Loki was the one apparently born into that, you know, pure-blooded area, or whatever the fuck it was that he needed to be. But I do hope this arc ends in Hyduden and Loki come together and hug each other. Like, I think they need that. I don't think Loki's a bad guy. I stand by everything I'm seeing of Loki. This is probably a fellow who had a very tough childhood. He was probably not loved by his father at all. Things we have no idea are going on. And also, I think kind of terrifying that this chapter for the Straw Hats has ended on Luffy yelling, "Some giants are knocked out over here." Why did Oda end it on that? For, like, the Straw Hats. That's a rot row if I've ever seen one. Now, here's the other thing. If those giants say, we think that was Shanks that was in here taking the Loki keys, right? Luffy's gonna defend the fuck out of Shanks. And how will that look? Right? How is that going to look? If they think that that's Shanks that did that to them, I don't know if they know, but if they think that was Shanks and they start slandering him, we've seen what Luffy does when you try and slander Shanks. I'm not sensing good things right now because this is like a wild goose chase. There's a man on the island that looks like Shanks. They're going to start slandering Shanks. And Luffy will go Gear 4. Right? He's going to go Gear 4 if you start talking shit about him. I do believe Harold had horns, yes. It'd be interesting if he was lying about that, actually. But I think he had horns because I think Loki has horns. Also, I believe that he tore those out. Oh, sorry, Loki! Yes, I believe Loki had horns because in his flashback, not in his silhouette when he was a child, he had horns. So I believe he did have horns. He looked like Shanks, but clean. But yeah. The fact that it's ended with Luffy going, damn, there are giants knocked out over here. Something bad is gonna happen. Not only that, those huge giants also thought that those guys were with the Straw Hats. Remember they said, oh, are you part of Straw Hat's crew? Well, the party's happening downstairs, and then they got beaten the fuck up. Everything is pointing to something bad is gonna happen to the Straw Hats on this island. Like, to me, everything is pointing to, uh-oh, a mess is about to start. A mess is about to begin. A comedy of errors, right? This is going to be a comedic tragedy. The universe is about to spiral out of fucking control, I'm telling you. Anyways. Yeah, Shanks always wears ugly pants, flip-flops, thongs as I call them, but you guys would laugh if I said that. And has greasy hair. And stains on his shirt at all times. He also always smells like a stinking drunk. That's not Shanks. Oh my god, stand behind me, Shanks. They don't know you don't watch. Anyways. Yep, I'm sensing bad things. I am sensing terrible things are about to happen. And I'm sensing that Luffy, Zoro, Nami, I sense one of them's gonna get caught and, like, jailed or something, because I don't think good things are coming from this. Mary Joie? I have no idea. You sent me something, Forrest. Oh my god, you're drawing him! Thank you for This is my Doffy. Do you know what I mean? There are so many people that are attracted to Doffy. I'm not attracted to him. I know, crazy. For some reason people think I am. And I always laugh at that because I'm like, this is like the worst man ever. And I don't judge, but I think it's funny, right? I think it's funny. Now look at me. I don't know fucking anything about Shamrock. I have a very big feeling he's a horrible person. But he's hot. Who cares? I'll forgive him. And he's gonna do something abhorrent. And then you're all gonna come to me and go, this is your man? But guys, he showers. He showers. I think he is a spandom, yep. He's definitely Nepo baby. Also, I do like what Oda's doing here of showing us, like, the powers that be. It's just a constant, like, blood relation, do you know what I mean? Like, absolutely no one can go into the higher power unless they are of that blood. And, you know, that's incredibly real. The powers that be are run by Nepo babies. Nothing but Nepo babies. So, how is anyone supposed to have a chance in this world? Gee, I wonder what that's gonna mean. Anyways, now I think I'm done. I'm gonna be so honest with you, my anxiety's gone. One Piece heals me. It heals me. My heart was beating a mile a minute when I woke up. I was shaking for some reason. I was sweating. I've been healed. I've been healed. Oh, my God. My God. Fuck, I really like Shamrock. The drums of liberation. Praise be. Now before I go, hang on, let me show you Mary because she's in the cone of shame and she's back from her surgery. Give me a sec. Laugh! Point and laugh at her. Oh, she just sneezed. She just sighed and sneezed a little bit. Point and laugh at her. Ha ha. Ha ha. Coin of shame. Ha ha. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to stretch? There you go. Sorry. Alright. Nice cat. Thank you. Alright. In prison. I'm done. I'm done for the stream today. I will probably not write up my script today because I have a lot of editing to do, so I am going to end this stream, and then after, I don't know, maybe an hour, I'll be back to edit. So yeah, if you're not going to join me in my editing stream, no stress. I know they're kind of boring streams. It's just working. So yeah, she sneezed. Sorry. All right. Thank you everyone for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the nice messages and everything, and being understanding of, like, you know, regarding like, oh my god, I wake up anxious. But I'm all healed. I'm all better. I cannot believe that has happened. One Piece is crazy work. So I'll obviously be back to stream the chapter next week. I cannot believe we've gotten 3 chapters in a row. Oda, I need a break. I need a break. Please, after the next chapter, go on break. But I really, like, this is Elbaf is shaping up to be fucking fantastic. Fantastic. So far, this is just, like, this has got me jumping out of my chair. So many things, so many thoughts, so many good characters that we have now been introduced to. And I am big excited. I'm incredibly excited to see where Oda's going with this. So yeah. Thank you everyone. Let me get my box. Whee! Alright. Thanks everyone. I really appreciate everyone being here, talking, subscribing, anything and everything. I appreciate all of it. And I will be seeing you for my editing stream in like an hour after I've calmed down a little bit. And I will, if you don't want to join me in my editing stream, I'll see you in next chapter review. Not chapter review, next chapter reading, okay? Bye bye. Thank everyone. Bye 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 bye.